Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you. So, it has the recording have started, so I can go on now. Um,
Uh,
yeah. So far, Sha, I don't know what I was asking is if you've tried one or two things like from what you did yesterday. If you tried something on your own, like by yourself, see if you can like touch one or two things on Figma, especially those frames and components and shapes. I know. Did you like try?
I did
Oh. Do you understand
that.
it in like
I
this?
stopped where we stopped for.
Oh, you even did the part that we did, sef.
Yes.
Ah, mad.
On my
And the thing did not confuse you, like there was no confusion, everything was okay. Hmm?
yes.
Okay, okay. No problem. As long as you are hearing me well, Sha, it's as if your own network is looks like your own network is breaking. Yeah, so let me open up our Figma again. You see? Let me open up Figma. Um, so today we'll just basically be continuing from where we stopped yesterday. We'll continue from where we stopped yesterday. So yes, as I said yesterday, last week that was Friday. What we did was wireframing. What we did was wireframing. Um, today we'll enter prototyping. Yeah, so we'll be adding the pictures, the colors, to make it look fine and all. Make it look real and better. So let me clear out all these things. Okay, so let me see. So we'll start from our first screen first. How our splash screen is supposed to, add more color to it and style and all. So I was using WhatsApp as an example, but if you check WhatsApp home screen or WhatsApp splash screen, it's just their WhatsApp icon in the middle. Then you see from Facebook or from Meta here, like that is just all it is. Let me see if I can browse it up to see if it actually show. Yeah, I think this is how WhatsApp used to load up. Nothing. Their splash screen, nothing special. Their splash screen is just you just see. Okay, I think this is it. This is how their splash screen is. If you open WhatsApp, you just see their logo, then you see from Facebook, and it does not stay long. It just pops and leaves, but it's still part of the whole design and all. So our own, we are just going to, you know, we shall use WhatsApp, but not like we are trying to replicate exactly what WhatsApp has. So let me just write WhatsApp here. Then I'll center this in the middle. Center this in the middle. Um, just bring it around here. So yeah, I think this works. Then first thing we want to do first is to color, give our app like a background color or something. So let's see. WhatsApp is somehow their background is somehow green, although we don't necessarily have to use it exactly. So if you notice, they have something like a background image here. So we're also going to use a background image to make it fine. So I always make use of on Splash. I know I've opened up on Splash before in one of our classes before. So just open up, just going to open up on Splash so that get I'll be able to get images from here. So let me see. I just want to select a random. Just going to select a random image here. So let me use this. I'm going to download this image. So I want to use the image and put it here as the background image for our frame. So basically our app is going to have this image as its background image. So to add images, to select the box here, place image, download. It's going to be the last thing I downloaded. So it's loading up because the image is somehow large. Yeah, I'm hearing you. So I'm just going to add this. Oh no, Chineke, now what did I just do? Sorry. So first of all, I think I was supposed to create a container for the image. Then now select image. So we'll put the image inside this box now that we just created, because as I put the image here, the thing just took the whole screen, the whole size of the screen. So let me just add it here. So this is better now. So I'm now going to just move these ones out first. Or there is no need actually to move them out, because this will help us to learn a new different feature. So I'm just going to put this here. Then something we can do is right click on this box and put send to the back. So if we click send to the back, it goes to the back and every other thing will now be in front. So I'm just going to resize this. Then the white is not going to work again, so let me just change the color here to, I don't even know the color to use safe again. Let me see if blue will work here, or light blue will work here. I guess the color here is making it look weird. So since we give it this color, let me also give it like background. So since it is white, yeah.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I cannot see your screen. Yes, I
Oh,
can hear
oh,
you.
oh, oh, Jesus! Sorry. So I've been talking since without my screen on. Wow, sorry. Let me on my screen. Um, can you see my screen now? Hello? 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 Can you see my screen? Hello? Hello?
That's the eating Gary.
Drinking Gary.
Eating Gary.
No.
Eh?
Mm-mm.
I mean,
Hello, can you see my screen? Hello, can you hear me? I don't know what's going on. On my screen. Can you see my screen too?
Yeah,
Can you also see my screen now?
yes, I can see it now.
Uh-huh. Hey, and I've been talking since so that.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so let me just come back here.
Yes, I can see the screen now.
Okay.
Okay.
So what I was basically saying is, um, when we come to the way WhatsApp splash screen is, it just basically has its icon and this its background image here, but background, yeah, is a background picture that is around it, but now they don't have it anymore. So I wanted to also download an image that we would use as a background, image, but I tried, basically I just tried this one and it did not look so good. So let me just download one of these images now to use. So let me download this image. So to get here, is the name of this website is Unsplash. So Unsplash is a site where you can get free clear HD pictures for background images, for creating, especially for UI UX designers sef, because when they are creating prototypes they have to like use images and not to add to their website. So yeah, I've downloaded this. So I'm going to come here. I want to use it as our background image for our application. So before I'll be able to do this, I'll have to first of all create. Now it's going to be like something like a container for the image. So I'm just basically, the idea is to place it here to make it serve as the background of it. So I'm going to create it first, let it be here, then an image, place image. So it's going to be the last image I downloaded. So it's still adding up because the image is somehow large. Okay, so I'm just going to now carry this place here. Let me stretch this out also. So if you notice, it covered all the content. So just to make it show, right click on the image and click send to back. So yeah, it has gone back. Every other thing is now in front. This text, but they are not showing because they are black. So let's just change the color, double click on it. So you can either select them here directly or come here and select it. So double click on it and just put this here. Let me make sure this is in the middle, so that line like kind of indicates that yeah, this is in the middle. So you can also change the font, but I'm going to leave our font like this, or our font family like this for now. Then we have this stuff here. So this is basically not how we are supposed to leave it. The idea is to just tell us that in this our prototype there's going to be something here. So basically in WhatsApp it is their logo. So I'm just going to look for something different and put here. So there's a website called ondraw.io. So ondraw is like a website that they put free illustrations, not basically logos, but when it opens up you see it. So I just want to copy. Let me see, I think I made mistake in the URL. I'm just going to, yes, .co. So I'm just going to search it, and let me see. Browse. Okay, so this is basically what on draw is. So I'm just going to search something like welcome, so that it will give us images or illustrations related to welcome or stuff. So let me see, let me select this one, let me select this, sorry, download. Okay, when we come back here, so I'm just going to now add image to it. So let me select image, place image, and pick the on draw. So I'm just going to pick it when it loads up and place it here. So this is basically like just a splash screen or a welcome page. So let me change the color of this one also to white, even though it's still not so clear, but at least it's showing stuff. So let's see how it looks now. I don't know why it's taking so much time. So I'm trying to load up the prototype of the page that we just added or just did. Okay, so this is what it looks like, but it seems like there is a, what do they call it, space here. So we did not like place the background image well, I think. So let me just shift that a bit and see if it changes anything, or less. That is how it is. So nope, it's not how it is, sorry. But we can just trying to add the background to it, send it to the back. Yeah, so this is just to show us how prototyping works, how adding images, colors and background all work. So since we are making this like this, let's now come next to this empty chat screen. So we could also decide to create or give it a specific color, but I'm going to leave the background color like that. I just want to design the button itself to look different. So first of all, if you notice, as I shift this, it goes and leaves the start text. So what I want to do now is to group both of them. So I talked about grouping in about our first or second class here. I'm just going to select this outer one, select the inner one, and use group selection. So in this way now I can pick both or all as one. So yeah, what I want to do next is to like make the button a bit visible so that users can come in and see it, and also that the fact that they are both groups now does not mean you cannot still select only what is inside. So I can still come here, select this the start text that is inside, sorry about that. So I could still come select this that is here and align it to it, because now I've increased the size of the whole button. Let me see. Okay, I did not align it well. So since I'm not able to align it well, I'm just going to use this X and Y thing here to see if I can shift it. I think I'm even spoiling it the most safe. Okay, increase this and align it with this. Yeah, I think that is better now. Then next I want to like give the button itself a little curve. So if we come here, this corner, this thing here is like what we can use to give our components curves. So I'm just going to okay, let me just type in the number by myself. Let me say 20. Okay, I think this looks better. Yeah, this looks better, I guess. So what next? Let me see. I'm just going to change the background color a bit so that we know. So changing the background color, we just select the component itself, come over here, we have fill, we have stroke. So the stroke here is for like border, the borders around it. The fill is like, you know, if you want to fill up the background with either color or picture. So I'm just going to click add here and just select a random color here. So I want to select this blue that we used for this image here. I don't know if I can get the exact blue color, but I'm just going to try. And I think our text have been hidden, so I'm just going to send this to the back and see if the text will come back up. Or let me select text, see if it bring it forward. I think there's an okay, it also changed the color of the text, so let me change this back to white. And now place this here. So I've showed us how to like add color, how to add background image. Then the next thing is to now add let's say I want to add an extra effect, like give this thing an extra effect and all. So I'm going to come down here to effects, and it's going to give it like a shadow kind of effect. So if we look at it, let me zoom in, we'll see now that the button now has kind of like a shadow around it. So let me select this button again, come here. So let me show us the difference. Now if you click this, the shadow leaves. If we click, sorry, where is it, means visible, then we can now see the shadow. So basically there's no much thing to be done here. So let me just make this a little bolder. Let's make it normal. Let's just be like this. Then now there's now the part of interaction. So interaction is like the major thing about UI UX. So to add interaction to this page now, it means users can interact with the design you made. therefore they can click from one design and it will take them to the next design that they are supposed to do. So when somebody opens up this page and they like touch it or something, it's supposed to take them to this start a new page, meaning they need to start a new chart. Then if someone now clicks start, what is the next screen that it should show? It should not just sorry, can you guys still hear me? Can you still hear me? Can anybody hear me? Hello, can anybody hear me? Hello? Hello? Yeah, home? Alright. Eh? No, I'm home. I'll call you back. I'm actually in this class. Oh God, network wahala. Hello. Sorry, I really apologize for the network issue. I don't know what's happening today. Okay, so I'm going to continue sharing my screen. So as I was saying now, I was talking about the part of interaction, meaning whereby you can click, a user can click one part of a design to take them to the next part of the design. So let's talking about building a design for an application. If we come here now, clicking a start button should not just open up the charts list for us. It should like ask us to select number of person we want to chat with, but we're not going to go into the full design of creating a chat system. So we're just going to make use of these three screens. So what this should do now is, if somebody clicks this, it should open up this page. If somebody clicks this, it should open up this page. So that is where we are going to now talk about interaction. So to work with interaction now, we have to come to this right side here, go to prototype. So as you can see, once we click prototype, it will show us the interactions that are on the page already. So presently we have this start button connecting to this screen, you get, but we now also want to connect this to this screen. So let me move this a bit. Okay, so let me click here and add interaction here. So I'm just going to click the plus sign here, add interaction. So this settings now means what the person should do and how he should react. So on tap means the person have to tap the screen, then it will perform the action that you set here. So let's see other things it has here. It has on tap, it has on drag, it has while hovering, while pressing, it has all of this. Then it has after delay. So after delay would have been the best for this page, because after some seconds it should just move on to the next place, but it is not available for the free version. So we are just going to go to mouse enter. mouse enter is just like if you just put your mouse over it, it moves. So yeah, I'm going to select that, then come here. When you hover over that the page, you see this plus sign. So I'm just going to drag this and attach it to this next screen. So basically we have from this page to this page. Then if user clicks the start button, it takes them to this page. Then one more thing now we want to do, or I want to do, is if user clicks one of these charts, now it should open up a chat box. So we need to create one more screen for that. Just sharply just do something simple. So I'm just going to delete this and delete all of this. So this place now, the idea is, so let me take it back to design. The idea now is we want to create a screen for a single chat. So first of all, the persons, just like the way WhatsApp is, we have the persons like details usually stays up here. So I don't even need to create a new one. So let me copy this, come here and paste it in. So let me just put this above here. So we'll have the person's profile picture here. Then this is no more necessary. Okay, I think what you can put here is like last seen. Then we'll remove this because I don't think it's necessary anymore. Then we now have our what do they call it, input message and message box. So put this here and give it a curve, like let me say 20. Then I also want to give it like small shadow effect here. So let me reduce this so that I can create another button here. So I'm not going to come here and create this circular. So the idea of this button is like it's supposed to be the send button. So put this and just put this here. So this is supposed to be the send button. So we have this part, then the next part now is meant to be like the chat part itself. So I'm just going to make that one straightforward. Just do this, give it a curve of like 15. Then I want to copy this circle here and put it here, because sometimes the person's image usually shows behind his message. So I need to just reduce it to 40. Then come here and move this like this. So now what I want to do is to group. Let me move this a little. So now I want to group these two so that it will be as one. So group selection. So now it's one. I'm just going to copy and paste. Then put this here. Copy and paste. Then I want to put this side like chat for the next user, but this part now will not have to be here. So let me just ungroup this. I want to ungroup this so that I can rearrange this stuff. So let me copy this and bring it here, then bring this over here. So let me group them again and click group selection. So copy this and paste. We have charts. Let me copy this, paste. We have, sorry, that did not copy. Ctrl C, Ctrl V. So we have this. Ctrl C, Ctrl V. We have this. Okay, so before I go on, any questions so far? Is what I'm displaying making any sense? Are we understanding it? Let me just adjust. All of this. So the idea now is this is how the chart's supposed to look between when you open up the chat box. So now let's put interaction here so that if somebody clicks any of this, so I'll do prototype. I'll add this to this. I'll add this to this. So basically now we have like our prototype, and as I said, our prototype is basically where we now add our images and background and icons and all of those things, and also add interactions to it. So now let me start our prototype here and see. So it should load up. So I've clicked new chat. Can you see my screen, please? Before I go on, let me be sure that I'm not talking to myself. Okay, so if you saw what happened, we had our first page. Our first page, which just brought us to this page. So if you see now, it's looking better because of the way the screen is and the way we made the button. So if I click start, it's now open up this our chart list. Then if I now click any of this chart list, it now open up the main chart that we are supposed to have. So basically this is now what prototyping is. So you can now by yourself try and understand how color combination works, the type of colors that work with some kind of applications. So that one now is something that I would advise us to go ourselves and look into. So I'm also going to share a link. So there is a link that actually helps us with color combinations, because combining how your colors should look like on your application is also very important. So I'm going to also share a link for us to go and learn about color combinations and all. So basically this is what prototyping is all about. It's all about adding flesh to your wireframe and now making it interactive. So if you send this link to somebody now, you can interact with this design on your phone. So click this to come here, click this, it's open up this, click this to open up this. So this is what prototyping is all about. Is there any question before I continue? Are there any questions?
No.
Okay, no wala. So no problem. So from the next class, we are going to be building we are going to start building an actual real website, like a full website design from scratch to finish. We are going to be building a full website design from scratch to finish. Then after we finish building that website design from scratch to finish, then we will now give out like our first project, because I think that is what is on our week 3. Sorry, our week 4 is our project week, where we'll go back and try out something by ourselves. So our next 2 classes, we are going to build a full website from scratch with colors and all of those things, and it will look like an actual website, so that we'll not be able to go back and create our own. So I don't know if everything I said today was understood.
Yes,
Voila. Okay, so I'll still shall post the video on the group chat in case there's anything, and if you still have any confusion too, later,
Okay.
you can still just reach out. So I think that is all for now. I'm just trying this thing so that not to waste too much time. I don't want to do past 9 o'clock. Okay. So anyhow, Sha, thank you for being the only student in the class today. And you try.
Yeah.
Don't try well. Don't try well. So basically, it will be till our next class now. Good night.
So that's it for while loops. It's a simple example. Then there is the do while loop. The do while loop of code runs and then repeats the loop as long as the specified condition is true. So now let us see an example and explain the difference between the do while loop and the while loop. This while loop first. Do